Fala galerinha do canal Máscara Games. Nossa situação tá assim. Tá difícil chegar na primeira, hein? Mas vamos lá, vamos tentar.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go. There's the whistle and here we go.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shifted upfield. Chance here to counter. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a promising position. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
They've won a corner. Corinthians with the corner, they're first. Grêmio are looking to go forward now. Look at the space here. Christian. Decent chance! Goal! Grêmio!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. No, that was never going to make it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. But they've got it again. Roberto Baggio. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Baggio, quietly revving up. Mohamed Salah chasing after it.
Corinthians really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi looking to receive it in space. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. And here's Baggio. Baggio cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
Bullets! And it's in! Corinthians are back in business! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Takes a shot! Oh, crossbar! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's quick to get rid. Chiellini. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He has a look up.
Caraca, mano, faz aí, filho.
Corinthians do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Caraca, olha
Takes
isso,
aim
mano.
and crosses.
Que
Easy
isso?
enough for the goalkeeper. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Over to the right flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
Pô, tem 3 meses, o cara só pra quem tá impedindo na coisa.
Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free.
Deixa pra lá, deixa pra cá. Tomei.
Takes a shot!
Tô nem fazendo.
And he's done it! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter.
And that is indeed the final act. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the
Fencing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Hostilities have resumed at the start. He's having a shot! And that's a tiny finish! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So again,
Voltou no
we
pé do
have
cara de
clarity.
novo.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Olha
When
essa
you've
corrida
got two
desse
strong
cara,
teams
bicho,
of fairly
bateu,
equal
o
standing,
Neymar.
the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pirlo's cross.
Boa, goleiro.
Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Corinthians come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in person.
Oh, shooting chance!
Valeu, filho. Valeu, filho.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here,
Virando.
but this stinks of desperation to me.
Virando.
They know they've got it wrong.
And now he has two. Corinthians have their lead. Messi!
Virando.
The keeper has reacted.
Teremos uma substituição.
It's their second corner of the game. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nesta proves too strong, too smart. And he cuts out the supply. Platini conjures time and space where few can. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Corinthians do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Mohamed Salah, Adriano. And he welcomes it in. It's Adriano! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw in. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's played through for him. Thuram calmly anticipates. Premio do have a chance to counter here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a good-looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe might just make this. Adriano. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. And this is Mohamed's big chance! It's bounced back off the post. It'll be a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 9, camisa 13, camisa 25.
Threads one in. Pacho cuts it out.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15, camisa 21,
No joy this time.
Neymar.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now that's well seen too. Adriano. Ambitious ball here. Counts. This could be their final throw of the dice. All hands on deck for this one. Girassi! No, just not quite. Counts. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Schlotterbeck. De Paul. Oh, red. Nice interception. Now it's Pele. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Another throw-in. Tacho spots it, and that's it. Corinthians have... What a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. He's having a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Big chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Al Hilal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Here's the return pass. Desai. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. Mateus. Vieira. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pirlo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played into space. Dink through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cucurella promptly onto that, and that is that. Desai. Corinthians leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Rafael Varane. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe finding himself in space. Corner then. Well, the first goal came from this.
Não tem o que fazer, né? Não fez de novo.
Tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Cruyff. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Corinthians
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Mateus. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ronaldinho with the short one. Oh, he
bem.
had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, this looks sharp. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vieira. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Cucurella. Now Pirlo. Pirlo running with intent. And he whips it in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. He leaps for it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Corinthians. Oh, what has happened here? Messi is onto this. And Messi! Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pirlo. Al Hilal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Corinthians can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pirlo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. This is a promising build-up. He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
5 minutes till the break. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Cucurella. Now it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Pirlo. And Mateus. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And no, he's seen through all of that. It's a searching pass. Now that's well seen too. Thuram. And it's Vieira. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, again there's no way through. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid...
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 9.
Second period is on the way.
Camisa 10.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Camisa 6. Teremos uma substituição.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal receives it in a... He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corinthians, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Roberto Baggio, looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Desai. Corinthians are still that goal to the good.
Boa.
And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Foi triângulo.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's played into the middle. That's put paid to the danger. Roberto Baggio. He's had it taken off him. That's beautifully weighted. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 13, camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 19, camisa 16. Substituição.
Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Baggio, who is rarely short on confidence, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well read, nice interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Ronaldinho. Cucurella is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Looking for the run. This is... Can he finish? Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Now he's off and running. Bale pinches it off him.
Corinthians surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would...
Shapes to shoot! And that would have been game set.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Camisa 25. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 21. Substituição em andamento.
It's loose, and again! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Threads one in. He's had it nicked away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Corinthians, moments now away from seeing this one out. And he cuts out the supply. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that was never going to make it. Cafu. Vieira. Looking for a runner. Nice interception, well timed. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And Cucurella. Koller. Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Will play through for the wide man. And the referee brings it to a close. In the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle.
Eto'o! It's hit the crossbar, and he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And it's Michel Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty.
Ah, moleque, pênalti, toma.
Have themselves a chance from the spot. So perhaps now the breakthrough.
Tá aqui, não vai pegar. Ele tá assistindo minha live mesmo. Se ele tivesse assistindo minha live, ele ia pegar. Não tá assistindo a live.
1-0, just
Não tá
one
assistindo a
winner.
live.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Corinthians leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And this is Eto'o. Nesta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Platini. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Eto'o. That's good play. Platini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great defending, strong and determined. This looks promising. Over to the right flank. Platini.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Ah, vamos aqui. Chama essa.
Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Borussia Dortmund really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Rijkaard, pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Conte. Cruyff. Vieira. Hullet. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Corinthians are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Cucurella. Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's going to go a long way. Corinthians looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Eto'o. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Schlotterbeck. Now Cruyff. Rijkaard. Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. Now it's KKK. Rijkaard. Zanetti. And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cruyff goes short. Spread to the right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 21.
We're on the move
Conte.
again.
Number 22, Prepare. Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
That's Ronaldinho.
Number 18,
Messi.
Eto'o.
Xavi. And here's Dani Olmo. Well timed, excellent
Coming on the
interception.
field, number 18,
Tries to play it through.
number 19,
Deftly away.
Olise. Number 8,
He's had it taken off him.
number
And
10,
he's heaved it away.
number 5, Xavi.
That's a good ball out wide. Dani Olmo. Olise. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Olise finding himself in space. Mbappe. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, that's well spotted. Zanetti. Xavi. Ronaldinho. And that's another good win of the ball. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a really well-measured ball.
The attendance for
Almost
this
an hour
match
gone.
was 60,179.
Now it's Olise. Corinthians can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Messi. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. That has been cut short. Xavi. Zanetti. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti.
Corinthians have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Xavi. Oh, good spread for Olise. And here's Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming. Cucurella cuts it out. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Schlotterbeck. And it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. And it's Messi. Dani Olmo, nicely spread. Zanetti. Ball played for Xavi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice looking ball. Vieira. Ambitious ball here. Platini is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Olise. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xavi. He's looking wide. Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Olise. Mbappe! Mbappe! Can he finish? It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Era, tio.
With fun and
Primeira
fury,
divisão, chegamos.
they continue to do their thing.
Iniciou.
And he's only too
Ah,
grateful to
primeira
capitalise on the
divisão,
keeper's
chegamos.
misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He
Chegamos na
instinctively knew
primeira.
that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Grava aí, grava aí, grava aí. Vamos chegando na primeira. Chegamos na primeira divisão. É nóis, garoto!